Well, this has to be somewhat of a frustrating season for you because just when things were going, obviously the thing against Montreal, how was it getting past that, basically?
It's disappointing. I mean, anytime you get a chance to play for an NHL team, it's pretty fun and an exciting opportunity, especially early on in the year to prove yourself. And I mean, anytime an injury happens, it sucks, and to miss amount of time is frustrating. But I mean, it's the tip of the cap to the whole training staff here and the training staff down in Grand Rapids to get me ready. And I think just coming back now, it's just getting back to my game here and just showing that, you know what, for a guy who's up for a contract this year, that, you know, I can play here or play in Grand Rapids and want to stay here.
How long did it take you to heal?
I think it was from surgery to first game back in Grand Rapids, 11 and a half weeks, 12 weeks.
So did you have the wire shut or whatever? Like,
no, it wasn't anything face.
Oh, that's right.
No, so it wasn't face surgery. My face was kind of fine. It was funny when I got hit. My whole phone was my mom was like, "Oh, how's your face? How's your face?" And I was like, surprisingly, it's not my face. Like when I went into the room, they're like, "Oh, like how's your head? How's your neck?" And I was like, "It's none of that." So I mean, it's just funny how it works out. I mean, head to whole body. So it was an interesting 10 days there.
Well, I mean, was it a shoulder or just upper body?
Just upper body. So I mean, got surgery I think basically the day after. So it's pretty gnarly surgery.
Definitely looked like it was going to be your face.
Yeah. I finally watched replay. I was doing a podcast with like my buddy who had me on. He showed me the hit for the first time. I didn't watch it right away, and I was just like, "Oh, like yeah, looks bad."
You didn't want to see it?
No. I mean, it wasn't the greatest hit.
Did he apologize?
Yeah, he sent me a DM, and I mean, I guess that's all you can do. Like, can't change what happened. I mean, it's hockey. Like things happen fast, and people have their opinions. I have mine, but it is what it is.
Obviously, off the ice, you're off the ice, you can't do much, but mentally, how do you just stay in the game during your recovery?
I think it's just being able to watch games and sitting there in meetings and being around the guys and just, you know what, kind of keeping a routine of a season routine. And I mean, it's hard. I mean, I couldn't skate or tie my skates or anything for the first like month and a half. So you're kind of just like on the bike and trying to keep your cardio up. But I mean, I think just being around the guys was huge for the mental game, and then just trying to get a routine. And when you know you're coming back, I was trying to just like nap on time, like wake up on time, just kind of get prepared like I was playing even though I wasn't. So it's just kind of those little things. But I mean, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, and since you've come back, you've had a hot hand in Grand Rapids. What's been clicking for you down there?
Yeah, I mean, I think I started off not how I wanted to. I think put a lot of pressure on myself to come back and be up to the standards, but to miss 3 months and hop into the middle of a season where everybody's playing the whole time and they're up to par with their systems and everything is a tough situation. But I think right now it's just, you know what, I give a lot of credit to Benny and that staff down there. I mean, go in there, talk, and just see how I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, like, and all that, and just bouncing ideas off each other. And I think right now, I think 10 games ago, I hit the point where I feel like myself out there, and I think that's why production's been there. But for me, it's just, you know, getting in the lineup and making sure we can win some games down there. I mean, I think we're 7 points out right now, so it's a pretty big playoff push.
Is this last stretch just an opportunity for you because you had so much time off to show them that hopefully they want to keep you around?
Yeah, I mean, we got a young team down there, so I want to try and be a leader down there, even though, I mean, 25 to say you're a leader in a dressing room is kind of funny, but I mean, I try to take on a leadership role and just, you know, show by my play there and, you know, just try and do things how the young guys should do them and just show that, you know what, you can be X amount of points out of the playoffs, but you got to show up every game here. I mean, you get paid to win, so I mean, if you want some contract, it helps to win.
Did you know right away what happened, or?
When I got hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew right away.
How bad it was, or?
I didn't know how bad it was, but I mean, I guess at the end of the season, I mean, it can come out a little bit more, but yeah, it wasn't good, like when it happened, so it was pretty, yeah, it wasn't pretty.
And it was so close after the puck to the face, kind of. I mean, at some point where you kind of like, man, this is just not my season or something like that.
Yeah, so it's funny. I'm friends with Mitchell Stevens a bit, and he wore 22 last year, and he had the heel issue, and so we were joking around saying something with the number 22, so I'm hoping with the new year here, it's kind of changed the voodoo on 22.
Good stuff. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.